Yo, hey, it's another day, another season. It's jelly season. Flow like water. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, right? So, um, I recently came across this because I had to really I ain't gonna say fix this about myself, but I had to really understand this for myself, and that was how your self concept can change your reality, right? And it's the reason that people stay stuck in the same loops that they've been living in for years. Like it's not luck, it's not talent, it's not being born a certain way. It's your self concept and the way that especially the way that you secretly see yourself when nobody is around. And I'm telling you right now, because if you don't get control of it, it will ultimately ruin your life, and it's very pivotal to even get your desired reality. So you feel what I'm saying? Let's get straight to it. And so what is so boom, right? You may be thinking, what is self concept? Self concept is basically the identity that you've accepted for yourself, and you've accepted it as who you are. You know what I'm saying? The wild part is that most of the identity wasn't even your choice. Okay, it comes from your environment, and it's the voice in your head that says, I'm not confident, or I never fix things, I'm not attractive enough, I'm not meant for more, or I never stick to anything, I'm not consistent, you know what I'm saying? And it could be happening at any time point of the day, and you don't even question it because you've heard it for so long, and it's been repetitive for so long that it feels like truth. But here's the actual raw truth behind all that. You're not acting based on your potential, you're acting based on the identity that you've given yourself from your environment. And so you end up behaving like the person you think you are, even when it's ruining your life naturally. So boom, right, the environment, where your self concept came from. I'm gonna say this very simply. You didn't build your self concept, other people did. Okay, maybe a parent's comment, the way a parent raised you, a teacher's criticism, a breakup, a failure when you were young, an old relationship, an embarrassing moment that you still play in your head when you was a kid. Those moments script the life you live today. And most of those moments may be embarrassing, but most of your decisions aren't even yours. Okay, and so if you think about it, the decision right here that goes into this is literally those are echoes of your old experiences, okay, that you've never challenged. And so you're living inside of a story that somebody else literally puts into your head. And now that you know all of that, now I'm finished to teach you what you can do, and that is the big shift. So here's what you can do. You can rewrite that story. How? You can build a self-concept that actually serves you instead of sabotaging you. You do not have to sit up there and keep playing the role that you've been stuck in and accept that what it is and be a victim to your mind. Okay? When people say become the best version of yourself, what they really mean is change your identity first, be who you really want to be first, and actions and synchronicities and success will come afterwards. You come saying it will automatically, inevitably follow. That's just universal law. You can want look, because here's the thing, right? You can want new habits all day long, but if your identity already says I'm inconsistent in the head, you will never really stick with anything because you're trying to behave in a way that your self concept rejects it. You feel what I'm saying? But if you shift your identity even just a little bit slightly, your life can literally shift with it. Okay, and so basically, how to rewrite your self concept is, here's the raw practical part, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you can do journals and all that. You really don't have to do this. Like no journals, no manifestation jargon, just what actually works for you. You feel what I'm saying? And one of the main ways you can do this is catch your I am statements. Okay, when you're listening to the crap that you like, start actually listening to the crap that you say about yourself, and that is like, you know how you be like, oh, I'm lazy, or I'm awkward, or you saying that you can't do that, or you be like, I'm not confident enough. Again, like you're not attractive enough. I don't think I can do that. I don't know. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Now you're unsure about yourself. These aren't facts. These are just habits because you're constantly saying about yourself every single day. And so when you repeat them, obviously repetition, when it's solid enough, it's gonna feel permanent. And so basically, you can't change basically what you don't notice. And so this is the point where you basically decide who you want to be. Who are you? You feel what I'm saying? Take all the identity, take the traditions away, family traditions, how everybody sees. Take away the feeling of being perceived by somebody else. Take away all of that. Take away that fake confidence that you put up. Take away that fake smile. Take away the identity that wasn't even you. who exactly are you exactly? And that's what I need you to ask yourself and really understand, even write that down, talk to yourself about that, have an inner dialogue, okay? And so take all of that away. Take all of it. All of it. And I mean this on family too, like who your family expects you, like family expectations, not who you've been, not who your mistakes say you are, who do you choose to be? Like, what are you? Are you somebody that's confident? Are you somebody that's disciplined, calm, cool, calm, collected, dangerous in a good way, a bad person, focused? You feel what I'm saying? Pick the identity that matches the life that you want, and not the one that you think you have to live the rest of your life with, that you quote unquote think you're stuck with. You feel what I'm saying? And so with that, let's have consistent. We need consistency for ourselves. We have to show up for ourselves. So we would build small proofs. You don't change your identity by, well, you can change your identity by just, you know what I'm saying affirmations in the mirror. But it's like, we have people out here who be yelling affirmations and don't even act like it. You feel what I'm saying? They're just saying it just because. So you don't, like, I'm not gonna say you don't take your identity just from affirmations, but you want to put some action behind that too. You feel what I'm saying? You change it by proving. You can really change it by proving small things to yourself every single day. If you want to be someone who follows through, pick one small thing that is non-negotiable that you have to follow through. That you have to follow through every single day. You want to be someone who respects themselves? Do one thing that's good for you, even if you don't feel like it. You feel what I'm saying? Each action is a vote for your new identity. You don't need perfection, just proof, okay, for the subconscious. Stop arguing about your limitations. Notice when you start saying those bad things about yourself. Notice when you defend the old you. You feel what I'm saying? All you keep hearing is I can't. Oh, that's not me. I don't know. I don't think I can do that. I'm trying. I guess I'm busy. I don't know. You keep making all these dry excuses for yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And those are lines that in those little short phrases that you keep telling yourself every day are more prison bars that's getting added on to your cell, that you cage yourself in, that you lock your limitation in. You are limitless. You can do anything you want. Okay, you are the master of your reality. And so that's why you need to be able to make that ego, make that old identity uncomfortable. When the old thoughts show up, I'm not confident, I always fail, I'm not enough, catch yourself and then say, nah, that's the old me. I don't do that. I do not resonate with that no more. I'm not doing that no more. Boom, gone, just like that. It feels awkward because you've never experienced that before, because you're putting the ego on blast. Okay, so now it feels seen now. So that means the identity is shifting. And so when we're shifting this identity, again, we need to show up for ourselves every single day. We need to be able to, like, because no way you want to be something, right? And then you don't even show up to be that person every single day. You're only doing this one day. That's not something you do one day or one day out the week, or I'm gonna do this for 1 week, and then, you feel what I'm saying? This is something you do for the rest of your life, and you show up every single day. If that's the desired reality you want, you have to be that person that has that already. And so you need to live like this daily, like even starting from your mornings. When you win the morning, you win the day. You feel what I'm saying? How you start your morning is how you start the day. You feel me? Wake up and ask, who am I choosing to be today? Okay, now do one thing that proves to that identity. Okay, catch the old story, okay, and shut it down immediately. Don't even entertain it, don't even argue with it. Shut it down and ignore it. And put that on repeat the entire day. You feel what I'm saying? Here's the thing though, identity change isn't dramatic, it's boring, it's consistent, but it's real. You feel what I'm saying? And so listen, right? You are not stuck, you're not broken like you think you are, you're not just this way, or I'm born this way. No, you've just been living inside of a story that someone else has handed to you, but you can write a new one anytime you want to, because what? You are the master of your reality. You control everything. You have to realize you're not reacting to reality. Reality is reacting to you. And so, like I said, your self-concept is the blueprint of your life. Change the blueprint, and the entire structure changes inevitably. It has no choice but to change, like a mirror. You know what I'm saying? Not instantly, not magically, but instantaneously, because it's inevitable if you stick with it though. So if this hits you dead in your chest, and you feel a conviction to want to show up for yourself, or you needed a sign to where you want to be more of that person that you want to be and get to that desired reality, drop a comment, you know what I'm saying? Tell me which part that you really needed to hear today. If you want more real talks like this, more videos like this, you already know what to do. Subscribe, like, and comment. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's Jelly out, you dig? Change your reality.